What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn, and I know you want to be a podcaster. You want a successful podcast. You want to give your views and opinions, but you just don't know how to do it correctly. That's why you got to hit up ShawnyScott.com. You want to be on radio, and you want to know how to build your radio career. ShawnyScott.com. She's done all of this. I've worked alongside her for years, and I will tell you the information that she can give you is on a value level that I can't even put a price on it. All you have to do is go to ShawnyScott.com. Your future, right now. That's it. Michael Shawn. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Yeah, tap in. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a Tuesday, and it is just Michael Shawn and Jay Black. It's the testosterone show. Nothing but testosterone that we really need. Mo, I think, had a late flight, so
yes, coming back from a family service.
Yeah,
and late flight. Should be back tomorrow for sure. So
Mo's the only person who's still catching red eyes. I don't even know red eyes existed.
They still
anymore.
exist.
I think red eyes are only from the West Coast, but somehow or another she finds a red eye from like North Carolina. I don't know, but we'll have Mo back tomorrow. Shawnee is still doing her thing, so you know she's dealing with some stuff. So we'll have her back. God bless soon.
Very soon.
Jay Black, I guess you just went to work and you ain't do nothing. What'd you do last night? What you
I did go to work and I didn't do. Actually, you know what? I watched some stuff on some entertainment stuff that got me. You know, I was just watching TV. I watched some entertainment news. I just want to see what's going on in the world because I've been working a lot. So, you know, I get caught up on entertainment. I watch my little TMZs. I had to see what's going on. That's crazy. That's where I get my news source from lately.
It's horrible. That's where we get our news from, TMZ now.
What's going on in the world? What's going on in entertainment news? They cover it all. So that was pretty much the gist of it yesterday for that Monday.
Yeah. Did you see the story? They sending somebody to go help Brittany Griner over there in Russia.
Yes, and they saying Joey B has acknowledged that, and you know his goal is to help get her back. So and people out here, Kodak Black, saying I don't care what y'all say about Trump. He my man. He held me down. You know he got me out. I forgot about he got Kodak Black out. But yeah, but Joey B, he's going to help Brittany. He's going to help. Good morning, Diane.
Good morning, Diane. All right, do I sound okay? I'm gonna sound petty, but. Do you know the person they're sending? They're not sending Kamala Harris, the vice president. They're not sending the attorney general or somebody. They're sending the governor of New Mexico.
Oh, to go scoop her up?
He's going to do the litigation.
Negotiate.
He's going to governor. Do you even know who the governor of New Mexico is?
I'm about to say, I didn't even know they had a governor, to be honest.
They're sending the governor of New Mexico.
Oh God, to go help get Brittany out. Well, at least they doing something now. If he wasn't doing nothing, people be mad. So no, don't be petty. Joey B.
No, but dog, the governor of New Mexico.
He's on his team.
Do you even know? Do you think? What if you had to bet? Do you think Putin even knows who the governor of New Mexico is?
He's sending this guy.
Do you think when they say, Mr. President Putin, Governor Bill Richardson, governor of New Mexico is here, what are the odds that he's going to say who?
Kick rocks.
I don't know what's more tragic, what's going on with Brittany Griner or the fact that we're sending the governor of New Mexico to try and get her, the governor of New Mexico.
Well, you got your team, so you know sometimes when people expect you, I pop up. So it's like, hey, no, I want a mic, and then here come Jay, like, yo, well, I'm here to talk that. So sometimes you send part of your entourage, your
Was
squad.
Kamala Harris busy? Like, is she doing something that is her schedule like packed that she can't make a trip to go get a fellow black woman released from Russia? I don't know. Maybe she's busy. I don't know.
I'm just glad Joey B acknowledged it.
Because I ain't seen her in a minute. Has anybody seen Kamala Harris for a minute? Has anybody seen her anywhere? I think the last time I saw her, she was being interviewed by Charlemagne.
Here we go. I saw her doing something. I did. I saw this, Kamala. She was talking. I don't know what it was, but I was like, I saw it. But yeah, so Joey B, he's going to help get her out. That's good. Let's just acknowledge that and keep it pushing.
I hate to break the news. I'm praying for that girl, but I just want to tell people who go out the country, who go to different countries, my advice to you is don't break the law. Just don't break the law.
Yeah, outside of your home city, don't break the law.
Yeah, don't break the law.
Yeah,
like,
if you visit in Baltimore, don't break the law.
Yeah, if you visit, if you leave your city and go to another state or city, don't break the law.
Yep.
Like I wouldn't take a chance with having weed on me, even though it's supposed to be legal in whatever states, because I don't know what states there's legal and what state there's not. I don't know how much you're allowed to have. You know, one football player just got busted for having a gun at LAX. He just walked into the airport with the gun.
Now that's stupid though. Even when you're licensed to carry, you know you're not supposed. He just forgot.
Into the airport with the gun.
You can forget at times that you do have it on you. You can. I can see that, but not the airport. Not the airport. I get it if you're running into a bank and you forgot. You went to pick your kid up from school early. It's like those. You're not supposed to have it when you're in the side of a bank and going to schools. But
because once you're emptying your pockets
airport.
for the metal detector, like when you're putting your bags on the TSA, don't you feel the gun and go like, I might want to take this back to the car.
Let me get back. No, they may not know. Let me just sit. I don't feel like walking all the way back. They ain't gonna know. Let me just.
Yeah, guys. And he's a free agent. I forget the name of the player. It's his free agent year, so this is a real bad time to catch a gun charge when you're trying to negotiate a contract. And just real quick sports news. I don't want to bore our ladies with sports. We got a lot of stuff to hit on. We got a lot of stuff we got to hit on. Sports has become so pathetic that the big story yesterday was that Russell Westbrook and LeBron James were in the same gym with hundreds of other people, and they didn't speak to each other. That was literally the headline story on ESPN, that two grown men, and there was like probably 600 people in this gym to go watch whatever basketball game. Mm-hmm. And because LeBron and Russell didn't talk to each other, you know what the actual statement was? They were seen not talking. Oh, okay. That statement don't make no sense in itself. They were seen not talking.
So they're trying to create beef.
So LeBron, that was the main story on ESPN. LeBron didn't talk to Russell Westbrook.
I guess they're not teaming up.
Oh, my God. And why would they talk when you know they trying to trade him? Like, why? What do we have to talk about? We know LeBron's the damn general manager of the team. So that means LeBron signed off on you getting traded. So why would we have a conversation if I know you getting me traded?
Yeah, there's nothing to talk about. You don't want me, I don't. Hey, so ain't nothing to talk about. Because I know you got control over me staying.
And I'm not even mad that you're trying to get me traded. We just don't have to be cool anymore. I mean, we can do a morning show and not be cool, technically.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? You can do a morning show and not be cool with somebody. Y'all don't have to be friends to do. You ain't got to be friends to do nothing except maybe have a get together at your house. And that's sad though. Why they do that to Mike?
Yeah, why they do that, Mike? No, I shoot some of how they, the stories. Media can twist anything.
So, yeah. So anyway, all right. Jay's got a whole shitload of stuff he wants to talk about. Like he got content on top of content on top of content. It's up to you where you want to start. It's up to you what you want to talk about. Do you want to try and get on IG Live so I'm not on here by myself? He's so stubborn. You should try. You should try.
Every time I try,
let's see if it echoes.
I already know it's going to do the same thing. I got the same phone.
Let's see if maybe because
Good morning, Afro Queen. The same definition of insanity. Wait, we gonna handle. So a couple things in the news though. So R. Kelly's engaged. Did you know that?
This is all that I don't even believe that. That is so much propaganda that Jocelyn Hernandez is engaged to R. Kelly.
Yeah, that's his fiance, and she acknowledged it. And look, TMZ reported it.
And TMZ reported that
you know,
R.
if they
Kelly.
reported it, it's real.
How?
So,
how did y'all? How was the courting? How did he get at you? Like what? Obviously, y'all haven't been on no dates.
Well, they've been together for a long time.
How long they been together?
Since surviving R. Kelly, them days. Good morning, Jeanette.
So they got engaged before he went to jail.
Remember, he had the couple. That was one of the two girls. The I forgot.
I'm thinking you talking about Jocelyn Hernandez. You talking about Jocelyn?
No. Yeah, Savage, Jocelyn, whatever Savage. The is one of his girls. So apparently, she was writing a letter to the judge, trying to, for his sentencing, trying to, I guess, appeal to the judge to say how great he's a man and all that. And she said, "Hey, that's my fiance, and I'm in support of him. And Robert's the best this and the best that." And people thought it was interesting to find out that R. Kelly's been engaged this whole time because she wouldn't lie to a judge, right?
Yo, her writing a letter to try and get R. Kelly out of jail is going to be as effective as a governor from New Mexico going to trying to get Brittany Griner out of Russia. Yeah, it's slim to none.
Oh, God.
I don't believe the judge even read the letter. Good morning, Tam Tam. Yeah, R. Kelly's fiance said, "I'm just going to write a letter to the judge." Now, mind you, they were in court for how long? She had plenty of time to speak up as a witness.
Mm-hmm.
They could have put her on the stand, right? Couldn't they put her on the stand? Like, I don't know nothing about the courts, but they could have made her a witness, like a character witness.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's what the letter was. So that letter was more of a character witness aspect that, hey, the judge is about to do the sentencing. Let me get my, my references. Let me get people to stand up for me. And she's like, "Hey, this is my fiance, judge." So she wouldn't lie to the courts, I don't believe.
Please don't get mad at me if I seem rude today, y'all. Please don't get mad at me. I just don't care about this. Like, some of this stuff is, I care about the story, but these people do things that you had weeks and weeks of being in court to say something.
She may have.
Maybe she did, but then you write a letter is overkill because the judge, if he ain't listen to you in person, you think if you just happen to lick a stamp and put it on the envelope, it's going to change something?
But when I was going for my part and I had to get letters, it's like character,
right.
So it's normal for someone to try to, in support of and hey, but I was just like, wow, I didn't know he was engaged. So he picked one and, he's engaged to her. I don't know if that's a congratulations or not.
Yeah, I guess I don't know if what they had a celebration. I don't know. I got a funny feeling the lawyer said it would look pretty good if one of the women that you supposedly held hostage you got engaged to. If we could pay the hostage to become your fiance, that might look a lot better than just having them at the house. But God bless, because I would never want to be sentenced to 30 years of anything.
Mm-hmm.
Anything like 30 years of nothing. There's nothing.
Good luck to R. Kelly and his fiance, and I don't know how he can support her, but she holding him down. That's good though. Woman ride out for your dude, even though he got 30 years, and she's gonna wait for him. So that's good.
She really riding out for him?
Yeah.
Is she really gonna ride out 30 years?
Yeah, Lady Q told me, "Don't do no crime. Think I'm gonna be here 10 years later." She told me. I said, "That's foul. That's so foul." To sit here and tell me you're not gonna wait 10 years for me.
That's like a decade. 10 years.
You could do 10 years.
That's a decade
to be loyal, not out here cheating, smutting out, and so you're gonna get a divorce from your husband because he's locked up for 10 years.
Yes, I don't expect Stacey. I would break up with Stacey if I did a crime and they put me in jail for 10. I'd be like, "Girl, you can't wait a decade." That means when I come out, she's in her 60s, dog. Like, that's a lot.
So you don't need to support while you're going through that?
Yeah, you can write letters. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me about your man.
But I don't need to know that you got some dude and you smell like, no, like I need.
Yeah, you don't need to know. Why you need to know? What you gonna do about it? You in jail.
But I'm getting out.
In 10 years.
Yeah.
And what you
I
gonna
don't
do
know.
in
That's
10
just
years?
wild.
What
That's
you not
interesting,
gonna do
though.
in 10 years? Commit another crime.
Would you stick to your partner if they doing some? How long would you wait for somebody? Wow, that could be something down the road.
How long? Instagram Live. How long would you wait for somebody in jail?
If
Like,
you're married?
if you're
Well,
married? They're not
yeah.
married. They're engaged. What's the bid that you would do? 3 years. I get 3 years. You should be able to do that. Once you hit double digits, that's a decade, dog.
I expect you to wait for me. I'm being honest. I would expect you to wait.
Let me tell you about R. Kelly. I don't even know if R. Kelly can do 30 years and not cheat on her while he's in jail. How about that?
Oh, she's 26 years old. Oh, wow. No, he ain't gonna be in there like that.
56 years old. You want her to, she's 26 and you want her to wait till, come on, man. It was fun while it lasted, y'all.
Yeah.
Like, do the little marriage in jail.
Would you wait?
Would you wait? Yeah, lady, a Q comments brought to you by WokeUpInspired.com. She wants to know, Jay Black, would you wait 10 years for her, sir?
I mean, when I'm faced with that decision, that's when that decision will have to be made. But
well, we're asking you to hypothetically make a decision.
At this time, I'm going to evaluate all aspects, and I know I'm going to need to hold her down because I would expect her to hold me down. But 10 years is a long time. Like
now it's a long time.
Where's the prison at? Is it close by or is it a real far? Like I would need to know certain facts for me to be able to fully answer
you'd
that.
Be so pissed because you'd be like, how are you committing crimes? And I didn't know where you were at when you were committing these crimes.
What else was you doing that I didn't know about?
What else were you doing that I didn't know about? I didn't even know you were robbing banks. Like, how did you get away with robbing banks and me not know that you was at the bank?
Yeah, that's funny.
R. Kelly engaged. Yeah. My God, if you would have said 15 years ago, let's say 15 years ago, that R. Kelly would be doing 30 years in jail, wouldn't nobody believe you? Wouldn't nobody believe you that he was going to do 30 years in jail? Goodness gracious, man. I ain't having the best time in life, but I ain't doing no R. Kelly.
Tam always be trying to get me to get
Tam always be trying to get some. No, listen, Tam, I'll answer the question. I'm not waiting 10 years. And I don't expect nobody to wait for me for 10 years. That's just unfair. Like, come on.
Unfair to them. So not to you. Because to you, obviously, that would be support. So you saying it's unfair for them.
Yeah, it's unfair to ask them to even wait 10 years. Like I'm doing 10 years. We basically broke up. There's no more walks in the park. There's no more calling Jay Black for movie, and going to the movies and stuff like that. There's no more. What do you want the person to do? Just come home and just sit around and eat and watch TV, take care of the house. Yeah. There's only so much cleaning you can do for 10 years. At some point, you know, don't do crime, y'all. Don't do crime. That's the moral of this show. Don't do crime.
You know what? That could be the moral of this show.
Don't do crimes. Brittany Griner, when you go to Russia, I feel horrible for what you're going through. But people were like, she had to plead guilty because they have to do a plea bargain. She had to plead guilty because she was guilty.
Well, she didn't want to prolong that by not guilty. You just delaying it. So just go ahead and acknowledge the issue.
But she had the weed. Yeah. She had the weed on her. Like it's illegal for them. Somebody on Facebook they gave him the business on Facebook. He put a long thing on, and I'm never on Facebook. I just happened to see the post was posted on Instagram, and he did a whole thing that they were complaining that the reason why Brittany Griner had to play in Russia was because the WNBA doesn't get paid enough. The players don't get paid enough.
True.
Then he came out, and his fact was that Brittany Griner made $2 million last year.
Oh, well, she's getting paid enough.
And that's what he said. Now but I understand the hustle. If you can make another $600,000-$700,000 over there in Russia, you go make that money. But if you're gonna do it, you can't commit a crime. Stacey Mitchell said, as soon as I found out he was getting what's that?
Give me 10 years.
I
I
left.
left.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
That
Damn.
crime happened before we met. After the 10, he came right back, and I was married.
Oh, that really happened. So she
just told the true story. Thank you,
okay,
Stacey Mitchell.
okay. I'm thinking this is, made up. Oh, wow. When she just moved on. So no, what is it? Noah and Ali, no notebook, no love affair. Wow, reunion. Good morning, Queenborn.
God.
But that could be the theme, though. That don't do crimes. Because
What up, everybody on IG?
It's a shooting that we're gonna play that the store clerk did, shot this customer. That I want to hold off for a second with that. Also, and don't break the news.
I did see this. The store owner shoot the. I did see that.
Well, it wasn't the store owner, but there was an employee.
The clerk.
The clerk.
The register guy.
But I saw the Dallas news. That lady was in the HOV lane, which I guess is like the speed lane if you got multiple people, the high occupancy lane or whatever.
Yeah,
and
HOV lane.
So they pulled her over to give her a ticket because there wasn't nobody else in there with her. And she's like, ho, officer, I is somebody else with me. I'm pregnant. Look, I'm whatever, 34 weeks or whatever she is pregnant. And according to Texas law, that's considered a person. Like,
yeah, that's a person.
So $275 ticket. And she's literally I saw it all over the news. And I'm like, I wonder what Mike thinks, hey, is that legit? The fact that she's like, hey, it's a person. Y'all said it's a person, right? So
for those who don't know, the HOV lane on IG, the lady driving on the HOV lane in Texas, she's like 35 weeks pregnant. Whatever the amount of weeks is, Texas considers that a person. That's why they're, they banned abortions. They outlawed abortions. So she's not paying a ticket because she said, if y'all say this, if this baby's a person, then there's two people in the car. And technically she's right.
Is a person.
It's a person. It's a heartbeat. There's a heartbeat. It's the fingers being developed, and you guys said the reason why. I'm not saying I'm against abortion or pro-abortion. I don't pick. It's a woman's choice. Y'all not gonna get me. But in Texas, that is a baby. That's what y'all get. Y'all can't say the what's in her body's a baby when y'all want to say it's a baby.
Pick and choose when it's a person.
When you're in the HOV lane, it's not a baby. But if you try and get a procedure done, it is a baby.
In the law or the HOV books, they said that she has a case because the policy says that, it's more than one person. So if you consider the baby a person at this age, why is she getting a $275 ticket? So now she got a lawyer and trying to fight it. On one hand, is it worth it? Is that going to set now with a new, they got to change the rules. You got to have two or more, but then they say somebody pregnant with twins. Like, where does it end? Like, how do you, and
the HOV lane is very serious in Texas. Let me tell you, it's very serious. Like, there have been people who have put fake dolls on their passenger side so they can drive on the HOV lane.
Wow. So it's that much faster, I'm assuming.
It's that much faster. I got stuck on the HOV lane by mistake when I first got to Texas. Thank God I didn't get a ticket. Because the ticket is real. Like, it is that
$275.
Yes,
yeah, $275.
It's a bill that you're paying. But they take it seriously. I guess the cop is like, yeah, but the baby's not taking up another seat. I guess that's what the cop could have said. The baby's not taking up another seat in your car.
But that ain't what the policy says. The policy says more than one person.
Stacey Mitchell said it's serious on the New Jersey Turnpike.
They're not stopping for that, though, but that's funny. Yeah, no, but it's more than one person. That's the policy. So it's two people in this car.
And the thing with the HOV lane in Texas on their highways, it's like a whole different highway. It's like you have to get into another. It's not just the lane. Like you're in a whole.
It separates like roads.
They got barriers that separate it, so you get on it. So you're just flying by traffic, and it's always traffic. And you literally, there's never traffic on there. Technically, she's right. That's a smart woman right there. I give her credit.
That's going to change a lot of people's stuff. You know what I mean? Related. That can have a definitely effect, because if I already just paid my ticket, I know now I might try to fight it to get it back.
I didn't know if you didn't want to pay a ticket, you can go to a driving class for a day, and they have them at the comedy clubs. True story. There's a class that you do, and they have them at the Improv, and you can do a class and not get, and you don't have to pay the ticket. You just gotta go to a class. But them tickets is serious.
Yeah, me, you know what we do? We just pay the ticket and keep it moving. But she's like, nah. And I think she's I think she's white. So, it's good to see. Is she white or Chinese or Asian? She mixed.
I don't know what she was, but I did see the interview, and she was like, listen, I'm not trying to start nothing. But technically, there's another person in the car. Now, if she was in a different state, it wouldn't be that's how crazy America is. That if she's in a different state, they will tell you that what's in her belly is not a human being. And then you go to another state and they tell you it is a human being. Right, Barry's Michael Shawn, but you can't get off the exit. Yes, there's certain. You got to know your exits. There's certain exits. They'll tell you. They'll tell you like
express train.
Yes, they go like
certain stops.
There's certain stops you can't get off. I learned that the hard way. I drove right. I drove right by downtown Dallas. I just kept going. I was like, "There's Dallas.
There's my exit.
There's my exit. Not gonna be able to get to that exit."
So I guess it's made for a reason. Wow.
I mean, it's a good idea.
I'm gonna follow that story because I'm curious to see if she could get off of that.
She has to. Technically, she has to win.
She can't necessarily win. Well, I guess she could, and then they got to change their rules because the rules are ever changing. Laws are ever tweaks and changes.
You got to be specific. If you got a general more than two people in the car,
more than one person,
more than one person in the car. There's more than one person in Texas. There's more than one person.
She said in Cali, the HOV, you can exit and get off to connect to your exit on another highway, but not Dallas, huh?
Not Dallas. There's certain exits you got to go right by it and be like, well, you kind of like made up for time. I mean, I'm gonna get down to the next exit, then I'm gonna turn back. But I did skip the traffic. It didn't tell you too. You better read them in Texas. You got to read them signs.
Oh God.
My man, dog. What is it? Rip Dog 7. Most of the HOV lanes in Houston are closed most of the time. Why is that? Haters. Well, close the HOV lane. I still owe Texas money for not paying tolls. They still be calling me. I'm like, dog, my registration is New Jersey. I don't know what you're talking about.
Catch me if you can. I ain't going back. No.
I ain't going back.
I guess as long as you don't go back and get a new car, you'll be all right. You can visit.
Yeah. My registration's right here. It's
they lock y'all up for tickets in Texas?
They suspend what they do is they make it so that you can't renew your registration if you owe enough money. So then if you can't renew your registration and they pull you over and you got the registration, then I guess that you can get locked up.
Yeah,
I don't know for sure.
Catch me if you can.
Like nobody gets, if your registration is suspended, nobody drives on the highways. Everybody's taking side roads everywhere. I do know that. I do know one guy was like, yeah, I don't get on the tollway. I stay away from the tollways. So good luck, lady. We ain't we don't know your name. Like we ain't Brandy. That official on this show.
No, her name Brandy. I can't pronounce her last name. Her name Brandy. Brandy Bonnet something, but Brandy.
Is she white or is she Asian? Like it doesn't matter. She
got some Asian in her. Honestly, either way, she got the complexion to get this going and send the emails out and get lawyers.
Well, God bless her. I hope you win.
How old is she? That's a good point.
She looked young as hell too. I had 3 cars. I can never get hold to the people on the phone to get my balance.
She's 32. Yeah. She's only 32. She's born in 89. They just look different.
Damn, she was born in 89. I graduated high school in 89. Jeez, she young. All right. What's the next story? What else we got? I like that.
That shooting was gonna be good. I'm gonna say that shooting.
First of all, Jay Black. Don't ever say the shooting story is gonna be good.
That was a good story to me.
Yeah, but you can't say it's good.
Well, nobody died. Not like in.
But did somebody get shot?
Somebody got dead. She did get shot. Somebody did get shot. But when you got enough energy, when you always say if you want the smoke, you can't then all of a sudden be, oh my God, I can't believe this. If you want that energy and you want that smoke, it comes along with the territory. You got to be prepared to take whatever comes with it.
Tam gave us an update. Yeah, you can't renew your registration. Yes, they will lock you up. Remember, they did Dallas Round. Oh, they did do a Dallas Roundup. Oh man,
would it set y'all up? No, Mike, we're old. Yeah, y'all
Yeah,
just old.
we old as hell.
Like, did you say
Jay
that?
Black, did you say the
Oh, she got
right?
the right complexion because
See, he
white.
did. I don't know if
I
he said. Did you say that? You
I,
did say that.
I didn't mean it in the way that she's trying to take it. I was just saying, like, if it was someone of our skin color that looked like us, I don't know if they would be able to pull this off with the whole fighting of the ticket. I think sometimes when
Yeah, it'd be a little dangerous.
when the WTs or someone other than us, try to send that email out, they get better results, or they looked at and viewed differently. That's all I was.
Yeah, I think Jay said the right complexion, as if it could be dangerous if you a black woman, you start talking about you pregnant. We don't want to wind up seeing a video of something
Let
bad
Tam
happen.
try to fight that in court, just get out of here. Like
Tam is coming for your neck. She's like, wait, shooting was good, Jay Black. Really? Tell the story, Jay Black, because they're taking it out of context.
No,
Do we have a video?
No, that's a teaser. We'll do it in a little bit. I want the Marion was supposed to be next because I saw him too, and I got. Are you familiar with the B2K or Marion saga?
Yeah, I'm familiar with the alleged fondling of the B2K members with Chris Stokes. Raz B has been very open that he has claimed that he was touched by the manager. He claimed that the whole group was touched. He also claimed that Marion, who was the older brother, Marcus Houston?
It was Marcus Houston was
part of another group. He was the older.
He was part of the dude with the one eye patch, immature.
All right, so Marion does the verses.
Chris Stokes.
He does the verses with.
We was good friends with Chris Stokes. Mike, Mike acting like we ain't know Mike was really good.
Chris Stokes. We was good. I didn't know nothing was going on. I just thought he was a cool dude. He always had, he always hooked us up. Listen, in my life, Chris Stokes was cool to me.
Look, I ain't never see him touching nobody. I ain't
never see him touch nothing. He just pounded me up. That's all we did. I never had no problems. Every time that man came to Philly, I don't know how Jay got him to lace us up with tickets for this and tickets for that. We was good. B2K looked super happy when they were in our studio.
They each time at all the schools, and I remember doing a nice run with them, but then we never saw any of that. But,
Tam says she got an update on Chris Stokes. She said Chris Stokes is on Tubi, direct the movie with Marcus Houston.
Him and Marcus Houston stayed tight, and actually Marcus Houston was the one that was defending Chris Stokes a lot during that whole process of, it ain't like that.
Was Marcus Houston a solo artist, or was he part of another group?
He was in the group Immature, and then he went
Immature,
and then he did the solo thing. And during the whole time, Raz B kept saying Marcus knew what was going on, and he didn't say anything about it, and all that back and forth stuff. So after Versus, obviously there was a weak moment because Omarion, he had a little weak moment. The Versus wasn't as successful as they wanted it to be, so they started taking shots at Omarion, and he took some shots back, called them the backup dancers, and they got offended by it, and it was a lot of back and forth. I
didn't know Mario during the Verses because I know obviously because B2K was big and we had to play their songs, but I ain't never bought a B2K like CD or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never, but I didn't know Mario took a shot and called out the guy who did the singing for Omarion. And he said his name. I should have his name. I saw the whole thing. And he said, that ain't nothing but so-and-so singing that hook. And there are two singers who sang the hooks for Omarion, because when Omarion was the lead singer, they were like, the group couldn't get signed with him being the lead singer. So they had to get other people to sing some of his parts. And then they started playing the parts, and you hear the difference.
Oh, wow.
It's like two singers. One we know. Once again, we got to do our research. The research department. We need you, trendsetter.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, now Omarion has what? He
got this docu-series that's coming out. It's like 2 minutes long here, but it got me I'm excited to watch. And he said he's going to he never speaks out, which he never did over the years, from Fizz smashing his baby mom.
To smash his baby mom. That was disrespectful.
And bringing her to the concert.
Disrespectful. That was disrespectful.
It was so many. It was a couple other things. They had issues over the years. So he said he's going to now speak his mind, and check this out.
It's faster than the truth. Everybody got something to say, but now it's my turn. Let me take you back to 2019, Millennium Tour.
You think you know, but you have no idea.
Mm-hmm. This is sin.
What is this Star Wars music?
The pursuit of B2K. 4 guys who had no intention of touring together.
I literally feel like my body is like literally about to like shift and teleport to like another planet right now.
We ask that you forgive us for those things that cause us to go against each other and bring us all back into love and into unity. Let's have one great show. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, shit. Okay. 1, 2, 3. B2K!
Here they go with some ghetto superstars.
Not the tears.
Oh, they crying at the concert. Look at this.
To embark on that journey, it took a long time. This wasn't just somebody threw money at them.
Raspy's officially off the tour. I don't feel safe.
He almost hit the promoter with the mic.
I wasn't really picking up that Doug was fucking with his head like that.
Man, you're never fucking wrong.
And you have someone else that is consistently antagonizing. For what?
You and your girlfriend got 2 kids or 3 kids?
Me and the mother of my children, we have 2 kids.
Oh.
Yeah. But I never thought.
Stop wasting everybody's fucking time. You feel me, nigga?
You tried me last night, nigga. Try me again, bro. I swear to God, bro.
The moment that it stops being fun, I'm out. Yo, you don't want to fall down right there, fam.
We're away from England just to see B2K.
Like, nigga, don't shun me away from my brother, nigga. I ain't seen him in 7 years.
Everybody's phones start going off. Nipsey got shot. He didn't make it.
Put some respect on B2K. They changed my life.
This is what happens. Y'all wanted to tour. Here you go.
So he said he's going to be speaking his mind. He's going to let it all out. He's going to, come clean with everything. So everything, all the drama, he's going to have from his perspective. And it's like a 5-part. I'm like, I'm interested. And, I'm interested to see the drama. And we heard all about it at the moment. And he got it all on tape.
If y'all on IG Live and y'all want to see, because I know it gets y'all just looking at me, looking at a screen. If you just go to YouTube, go to Media Room 360, you'll be able to see what we're seeing. So y'all not because I know y'all just looking at me, then looking at me, looking at something else. So that's even if when I show y'all the screen, y'all can't hear it because then I'll get feedback into the microphone. So if y'all want to check the show out, just get on Media Room 360 on YouTube. We're still in Facebook jail. We still haven't got nobody put up the bail money, so we're still in Facebook jail.
Got to do the bid. Got to get time served. Not crying over B2K though. I did see girls in there crying. B2K was a big deal. If you think about it, they was the last.
B2K was a big deal. They really were. They were
for us. The last group that came out that was popping for our generation.
That was the last. Where people were fanatical about them.
Yeah, 5 parts.
It's a 5-part series.
It's a 5-part.
I'm interested to see what I watch it. You sold me. I watch it. Yeah. I just don't want to. I don't want to waste my time. And you don't. All you tell me is that you almost got. You guys were just fighting each other. Like I want to know if you're gonna tell me something. If it's 5 parts, then don't waste my time. And we just know there was some drama on tour. We know that there's always drama on tour. I can watch a 5-part documentary on In Vogue having drama on tour. Like if you're gonna get me here, then take us behind the curtain and tell us what really went down and why the group really broke up, and was old boy, was he lying? Was he lying about the allegations? Because you can't have a 5-part series and not deal with the allegations that Raz B put out there. It was Raz B, right?
It was Raz. Yeah, Raz was the
B.
one that said he didn't feel safe, because I guess when Chris Stokes came backstage and he said he didn't feel safe and they had him at the show, he left. So I'm interested, and Omarion said he's going to finally speak his truth. Afro Queen says she's interested.
Tam says she's interested. But you got like 3 parts. By the 3rd part, you better at least tease that you're gonna address the elephant in the room.
Your baby mom, your Fizz, J Boog.
Now that baby mom thing, that was atrocious. Like I don't care how like if you're a part of a group and the dude he has 2 kids with her, right?
Yeah, he said he had 2.
He got 2 kids with her. I don't care how fine. I don't care how pretty. I don't care what flirtatious attitude she had towards you. I don't care what beef you had with Omarion. To me, that is crossing a line that I would understand Omarion like really like hurting that dude. Like backstage.
Like your homie smashing your baby mom, and then you're gonna bring her to the show and right in the front row.
And then you bring her to the show and put her in the front row. Like you're asking. And even if I moved on, because some people think, oh, well, he moved on. He had a new girl and everything. Even if I moved on, like, dude, we've been on tour together for years, and that means you was looking at my girl from day one.
That's facts.
In my opinion.
No, that's facts. There's no way you can link up and not tell me there was not, and that could be from both sides.
That's what happens with that's what happened with Matt Barnes and Derek Fisher of the LA Lakers. They were teammates for years. Matt Barnes was teammates with Derek Fisher with the Lakers.
Gloria. Is it Gloria?
Gloria, yeah.
Gloria Govan?
Yeah, Gloria Govan. And he's got 2 kids with her. He was married to her. And one day, Derek Fisher told the New York Knicks that he had a family emergency. Come to find out, he was at Matt Barnes' house having a barbecue at his house with his ex-wife, and his kids called him, and he ran up in there and acted a fool. That's a very dangerous game to play.
Oh yeah, she was a cute one. I remember Gloria.
Yeah, Gloria was. I mean,
light skin, long hair chick. Yeah.
Yeah, here we go with the light skin.
No, not like that. Not like that. No. I'm just trying to. I was trying to remember. No, I was trying to remember. I was just trying to remember. But yeah, that snake stuff. But hey, Jesus. All right.
And did he come out on stage and apologize to him or something? Then there was something.
Omarion and them?
Yeah, Raz B came out and apologized, and Omarion tried to, at that point, if somebody comes out on stage and apologizes to you,
he did. We played that clip. Fizz came out, buried the hatchet, and they dapped it up, and the crowd went crazy. He did try to apologize because he realized that was disrespectful and wrong.
That would have been funny as hell if Omarion would have punched him in his face on stage. That would have been crazy. I'm not pro-violence, y'all. DJ Super said that's some City High stuff. Yeah, City High. Remember City High situation?
City High, for those who don't know, Claudette Ortiz, she was dating Ryan Toby, and I forgot the other guy name.
But that wasn't her main. That's not when I first met them. She was dating the other dude. She was dating the other dude when I met them.
Robbie. It was Robbie.
Yes, they were together. And then Claudette and Ryan wound up having kids together. I knew that wasn't gonna work. Shout out to C Chung. He brought City High. I interviewed him before the song was even out. And he said, yo, there's this group called City High. They're from, where we were from in Willingboro, New Jersey. Can you interview him? I interviewed him, and I saw her pretty self come, and I saw those 2 guys, and I said, this is not going to be good.
They're smashing each other.
Because when they were there, it looked like Ryan should be with her. It didn't look like Rob should be with her. It looked like they were the couple. And I was like, oh, this ain't going to end well. They had their little run. But I watched that 5-part. What do you know where it's gonna get played on? Is that a Hulu, Netflix? What is that?
That's what's so funny about it. It's premiering the 21st, but it didn't have a network. It says on his OmarionWorldwide.com. So I guess he's promoting his website, and he has a premiere date. And I wonder if a network or somebody gonna pick it up to also air it. But or that's the way they driving people, to his site.
I'm not going to your website tomorrow.
You are, yes, you are. I guarantee you.
I'm not going to his website.
It's gonna be simple as a click. I already went on and clicked, and I gave them my email. Bam, I'm in. I waiting for my invite. Like I said, I'm interested to see this because this was our era. And it's no different than watching it.
You already went to the website and put your email address. You really groupied out like that.
I wanted. This is for content. I want to see the drama. I'm interested because I remember watching when they was beefing on tour. And I was like, I want to really see how they went down, the disrespect in that. And we watched the New Edition 5-part. We watched all these other stuff, 4 to 5 parts. So I think it'll be good.
I mean, they're not New Edition, but. But they had a nice run. They had a nice run. I guess the kids in that generation.
That was our generation. B2K was New Edition. Well, no, New Edition really was before us, but it was like
B2K was not our generation. B2K was a bunch of kids when we was running the streets.
Maybe a generation.
Yeah, they weren't our generation.
Was Boys the Men, Jodeci, that was ours.
Yeah, Jodeci, Boys the Men, New Edition, all them groups. Right, Shawn said.
So that groupie though. I just signed up for the email.
The fact that
I want to get the invite.
And didn't say pause. He said,
no, I'm not.
I put my email in Omarion's website.
You make it sound so crazy.
He didn't even say pause or nothing.
You make it sound so crazy. I signed up so I could be a part to get the invite to watch the 5-part docuseries. That's what I did. Jesus. No, I'm not standing in line to get in. Jay Black never did that. I wasn't a line stander.
No, let me tell you, the most annoying concert that I ever hosted was that Scream tour. That was the loudest screaming, piercing screams I've ever heard in my life. It wasn't a roar. It was a bunch of kids yelling at their highest pitch that they could possibly. And at that point, even the boys, their voices are as squeaky as the girl voices. And they're just, oh my God.
Yeah, they was ready.
Well, what was the screening tour? Bow Wow, B2K. And
was Chris Brown on it?
Chris Brown might have been on it.
Was that early Chris Brown? I don't even remember.
Oh,
it's been that long. But yeah, the Scream tour was real. So so that's what's coming up for Omarion, OmarionWorld.com if you're interested.
Everybody go to his website. Jay Black's already on it.
Shut up.
He's already on Omarion's website, yeah.
Oh God.
He knows the premiere date, the whole nine.
The 21st, July 21st.
No, if it's not on Netflix, I'm not watching it. I'm not going to his website to go sit on a website that could freeze up and everything like that.
Oh God, it's not. I'm sure they prepared for this. That's why you register so they get your invite. Then they know how many people. They know what bandwidth to use.
It's gonna be like Versus. Watch. It's gonna be frozen. It's gonna be frozen records. The little circle's gonna start spinning.
Oh God!
Why can't this be on Hulu or anything? Paramount, Peacock, anything.
Tubi, like you take Tubi at this point, right?
Yeah, I take Tubi. Jay Black, can you give directions on how to register? Jay Black, at the end of the show, is going to give a tutorial on how you register on Omarion's website. I am not going to be a grown man registering on Omarion's website.
I just put Jay Black. I am Jay Black. I just put my email, my name. Just put Jay Black, and I bam.
Jay Black put thumbs up emojis afterwards. Jay Black was turned. Jay Black kept saying, before we started the show, he's like, I'm interested, Joe. This is gonna be fire. I'm interested. Would you have gone on Raz B's website if it was showing it on Raz B's website? You wouldn't have gone on Raz B's website. Be real.
Oh God, I'm just interested because that was our group, our time at whatever.
That was not our group.
Whatever.
That was Jay's group because I think your daughter was really into B2K. Wasn't she really into B2K?
Yeah, at that age. Yeah.
Sierra was into B2K, right?
Yeah, she was into them. Yes. Yeah,
But I
yeah,
impressed myself that I remember Sierra's name. I don't know
Yes.
how that just came off the tip because I'm horrible with names.
You are.
I'm
Yes, you
terrible
are.
with names.
Yes, you are.
All right, so go to Marion's website, and if you need help, DM J Black in his Instagram. He will give you the
Play this
tutorial.
video. So it was I saw this shooting. And so all right. So it was a shooting, a store clerk. So imagine you're in the store, right?
Yeah,
People
okay.
beefing, they fighting, they
Paint
getting
the
it in.
picture. They fighting.
They fighting, they getting it in it. Well, they talking trash, blah blah blah. About you gonna
Right.
do, I'm gonna do blah blah blah. And then the customer like, all right, you want this smoke? I got it for you, and you go beat up the employee. Bam, you beating it down. Bam, bam, boop, bop, bop, bop.
He was
You
beating
winning.
a female down?
No, it's two girls.
Oh, it's two girls. Okay,
Two
it's two
girls.
Okay.
So they fighting. Imagine she beating her up, and you like, damn, ooh, shorty, you was talking that you putting
Right.
your chest on for your job, and you putting that S on your chest, nah, and then you get beat down. So you think it's over. So now the person still talking trash, they just beat you up. They picking up their stuff about to leave, and then the employee comes out with a gun.
Well, that's a chance you take when you popping off.
But at that point, the fight is over, right?
Yeah, the fight is over.
So is that attempted murder or not? So
can play. Was the fight over? I mean, technically, in my mind, you pull out the gun, the fight is over. But was this in the middle of the fight where they still throwing punches?
I just beat you down. I beat you down, and you were able to get away. And I'm talking trash as I'm picking up my stuff, ready to leave. I'm clearly not coming after you.
Yeah. Is she stealing something, or has she purchased what she's picking up?
Well, it's probably her stuff that she dropped, but I'm gonna
All
play
right,
this.
let me see this video. All right, I'm telling y'all on Instagram, y'all can't see the video. Sorry. Here, I'll show
So
y'all.
it says Dollar General, but it's really like an O'Reilly's type of place. So here we go.
You act like you ain't been here long. Stupid ass bitch. Fuck your mama stupid. Now come back here. Come down behind that counter and tell me my mama stupid. Beat your ass. Bitch. Oh my stupid. Bitch. What? Bitch? What? Bitch? What? Bitch, who mama?
Oh, so fight in here.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Fight's over. It's over. I won. Give my shit. I'm out. I beat.
You heard what I said.
Oh shit. Oh shit. This bitch just shot her in here. Oh shit, she just shot her. Wayne, grab the battery. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Time to go. Watch out. Can I get out of here? Grab the battery, Wayne. Grab the battery. I'm out of here. She just shot me. Let's go. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Bitch, you sorry? Bitch, you sorry? Huh? You want to turn it up?
She's standing over. You sorry now, huh? Now she wouldn't be sorry.
Oh. Wait. The girl was still alive after she got shot?
Yeah.
I thought she shot her in the head.
She didn't die. No, she didn't shoot her in the head.
Oh.
But you want this smoke, and then then what?
Oh.
But the fight was over, in my opinion. I thought the fight was done. Yeah, Afro Queen said the video screen. I thought the fight was over. You lost.
Well, she did go behind the counter. She grabbed her from behind the counter and brought her ass and beat her down.
The fight was over.
The fight
was over. I'm picking up my stuff. I'm gathering my belongings. And then here you come. You heard her cock the gun and everything.
Oh no!
And then you shoot her, and then you stand over her because now the lady she shot. I'm sorry. I bet you are sorry right now.
I bet you are sorry now. There's a hole in you.
I bet you are.
Oh.
So that was real deal. And here's a mugshot. Because of course, the popo.
They arrested the employee?
Yeah. What do you mean? Of course. She looked like that's her. Kalaran Watson.
That one caught me off guard.
She gripped her right by that same hair that you see there. That's how she gripped her up and took her from around that counter. But you can't shoot nobody.
Damn.
I was
the problem is she don't have the money for the representation that she's gonna need not to go to jail for this. Like if you get a good lawyer could plead insanity, could plead that she was scared that the girl was going to grab something and come back. I mean, it could be a whole bunch of things.
Oh, that part.
You know what I'm saying? That she didn't know what the girl was going.
No.
A good lawyer could get her probation. She ain't got the money for a good lawyer.
You took time to get the gun, cock the gun, and you saw that she stood down immediately. She wasn't going to grab
was walking
anything.
away, right? Wasn't she walking away?
The lady was picking up her stuff and went to walk away, but when she saw the gun, she flinched because she saw her cock that gun back. But and then she tried to back up to run away. Now that's another thing. They running away from you. You're the aggressor at that point. Like you can't own a gun and be the aggressor if you're safe. Like so,
I'm telling you, a good lawyer.
Janelle said she didn't go behind. She did go behind the counter.
Yeah, she went behind the counter.
It looked like she went behind and grabbed her by her hair and took her out the fight. But you said a good lawyer can get her off.
A good lawyer could say what her state of mind was, that she was fearful. You might say that she was done to fight. She might say she thought that she was just gonna do it again. But I'm telling you, she gonna have a public defender, and she ain't gonna have the type of lawyer that's gonna be able to finesse the court system. Now,
and it sounded like she said something about her. It all came from her mama. They'll say something about my mama.
People, y'all are crazy. This is why I don't argue with people.
She called her mom crazy. Something. Don't be careful.
My daughter argues over everything. I'm trying hard to tell her to stop it. You never know what
people have.
No, people are really on some next level. Let me tell you, on the same sense, did everybody see the video where the dude went behind a McDonald's counter and the McDonald's employee whipped him with a belt?
No, I didn't see that one.
No, he literally whipped him with a belt, and the white lady is screaming, "Stop, stop." No, don't stop. You went behind the McDonald's counter thinking it was sweet. And the story behind that was that he had just got out of jail or whatever. So I don't know. He was bugging at McDonald's, went behind the counter. Black people, why are we going behind the counters? When did the go behind the counter thing jump into a trend?
They just want to let people know they're serious. It's like, I'm going to let you know this ain't nothing.
Leave the store.
This counter ain't stopping nothing. But I'm just saying, if you want that energy, you just got to know, like Diane was saying, if your daughter don't want that smoke, you can't get husky in every situation because you don't know how it's going to play out.
Somebody said after the lady beat up the employee, she was still running her mouth and threatening the employee at the counter. Now, that's another thing. If she's still threatening her, I'm telling you, a good lawyer could get her off.
You didn't hear a threat? I didn't. All I heard her say, "Yeah," and it was like take that type thing. There wasn't no threat. There wasn't no, I'm going to come back and do something else.
But she's still yelling at her. So I'm telling you, a good lawyer could get her off. I'm telling you, a good lawyer can get her off this case. But once again, you're the clerk at a store, which means you ain't got no safety money for a good lawyer.
So after she beat her up, she was picking up her stuff. That's the part now I want to listen to. After the fight was over and she's grabbing her stuff, I'm going to listen for a threat this time. Let me listen for a threat. How do I play this again?
A threat can be just your tone of voice.
Court number. You act like you ain't been here long. Stupid ass bitch. Fuck your mama stupid. Now come back here. Come down behind that counter. Tell me my mama stupid. Beat your ass. Bitch. What? Bitch?
Now right after. Take that.
What?
She's whipping her ass.
Oh, it's a fight in here.
And kick her. It's over.
No, wait a second.
You heard what I said.
She said, "You're out of your rabbit ass mind." She said, "What? You heard what I said? It was no threat after that."
No, a tone is a threat. It's not about the words. If you're yelling at somebody, a person can say that that's a threat. You could be yelling at somebody saying thank you. And if you're yelling while you're saying it, I'm telling you, they can manipulate that into being that you can't decide whether that girl was scared when she was yelling. That is why you need.
Oh, y'all couldn't hear. Did I talk over the people?
All right, go ahead. Play it again. Play it again.
My bad.
That was Jay Black.
I be trying to listen for the threat. Mike got me want to listen. I don't hear no threat. Shit, you out of your rabbit ass mind. All right, where's it at?
My mama beat your ass, bitch.
Oh.
What, bitch? What? Bitch? What? Bitch, come on.
Oh, it's a fight in here.
What's wrong with you? That's my rabbit ass monkey coming in. Bitch, you heard what I said. Bitch.
Oh shit. This bitch just shot her in here. Oh shit, she just shot her. Wayne, grab the battery. I'm out of here. Time to go. Watch out. When I get out of here, grab the battery, Wayne. Grab the battery. I'm out of here. She just shot me. To the stove. I'm out of here.
Bitch, you sorry? Bitch, you sorry? Huh? You out here turning up, bitch?
All right.
Man, these two women, man.
You still say you heard a threat?
I'm Jay.
Oh, you going with the hypeness of your rabbit ass mind? You out your rabbit ass mind.
The girl was assaulted. She was assaulted. So I'm telling you, a good lawyer is going to show. No, she was beat down.
They both was verbally assaulting each other.
No, but she got physically assaulted.
Mm-hmm. Which overrules the verbal.
So I'm telling you, if the girl has a quality lawyer, she can get she both of them could go to jail technically. Her for assaulting her physically, that's jail time. That's going to jail. If you on probation, you going to jail.
How can I go to jail and I'm shot?
If you punch somebody while you're on probation and they see that video, I promise you're going to go to jail. Wayne, don't grab the battery now.
Go to jail for stealing because they ain't pay for it. Yeah,
don't grab the battery now, Wayne. Like, get the hell on out of there. You know what the amazing part is? And I want to joke because I don't feel like getting serious today. I do want to joke, but the scary part is how calm the dudes were after the shot happened. Like, they were just like, whoa, it's going to time to go. Grab the battery, though. It's time to go. We out here. No, it's time to go.
The energy wasn't directed at them. So they like Trump. They ain't coming for me. So so the energy's like, all right.
Dude, once I hear a gunshot, I'm dipping. Like, I'm like, pew, goodbye.
It said Dayton.
That was Dayton. Why did I think that? That sounded like Philly, but damn, I thought that was Philly.
I thought it said Dayton. Yeah, Dayton police. Yeah, that's Dayton police. Yeah, Philly, it was a different thing, different killing over there. But yeah, that lady didn't die. So hey, just remember, if you want that smoke, be prepared. If you're doing road rage stuff, be prepared. If you're talking husky and telling people, say it to my face, be prepared. Like, you have to be prepared for all aspects.
You have to see the video of the guy going behind a counter and he runs up on this black guy and he's in McDonald's. I don't know where he got a belt from, but he started whipping this kid. Like, he was like, and you could hear the whip. And the white lady is screaming, stop, stop. I don't even know why the white lady's screaming, because I wasn't saying stop. I was like, if you go behind the counter and he starts whipping you, literally whipping you with a belt, like he really whipped him. Like, you heard it. Like, y'all making it dangerous to work at McDonald's and regular stores. It did, Mike, North Philly. Yeah, was that North Philly? It did sound like it was a Philly situation.
Here you go, shading Philly.
No, I'm not shading Philly. The girls just they just had that Philly tone.
Oh, that's 2019. The belt thing. Yeah, that must have resurfaced. It looks like it's a 2019 clip of beating with the belt. But yeah, and in Philly, it was a sad story in Philly. I saw it get national news with the kids beat somebody with a traffic cone. Then I was wondering, like, who's at fault? I don't know if you saw it.
Kids beat somebody with a traffic cone?
Yeah, the traffic cone, it was some kids that actually this senior citizen actually died.
There's a video of this too?
Yeah, there's a video.
Oh my God. How are we supposed to joke about this?
Is this the video right here? What is this? I think this is it. Oh yeah, here we go. So there's no audio to it, but you'll see. You'll see it spin.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna look like at Amarion's website.
So you see, like, is a certain as a serious 73-year-old man. He's trying to get away from these teenagers and kids. You know, they hit him with the cone upside his head, and they start one kid recording, and then the girl picks up the cone over here. They just keep beating this man down with traffic cones.
Oh, y'all are disgusting kids.
And it made national news.
Where's the man at?
Right there. That's the one that's blurred out. The one that's blurred out is the guy. Like, they got him blurred out as they beating him down. And but kind of find out one of the kids is 10 years old, 14, and this is 2:30 in the morning. So people are saying, you know, the parent is saying kids can sneak out the house. And, you know, of course, the other side is, well, what kind of parent are you? You know, like, is it the parents' fault? Is it the kids' fault? What is a senior citizen doing out 2:30 in the morning?
Well,
I
senior
don't know.
citizen is grown. He can go out at 2 in the morning.
I don't know. Like, I was just certain aspects of that. I was like, I don't know.
Yo, what?
But who was recording?
What?
Oh, that's the other one. Horrible 14, 10-year-old. Yeah, it was 2:30 in the morning. 10-year-old, literally, like 10 years old. Imagine your 10-year-old child out at 2:30 in the morning beating somebody down with a cone.
Dog,
and it end up causing the guy, you know, to die.
Why are y'all beating an old man up with a where? I don't even know to call y'all badass kids. Ain't even good enough.
Yeah, that's James Lambert right there. Yep. He was born in 1948.
Y'all beat this old man up for what?
I mean, sometimes as kids, Mike, though, nothing is justifying anything, but as kids, you do stupid stuff sometimes. And, you know, maybe as a
you want to
teenager,
violently assault somebody who can't defend themselves? Like, this world, jeez, my God, like,
sneaked out the house. Yeah, that's just the mom said. Kids, the lawyer for the mom said sometimes kids sneak out the house. So I guess she was asleep, and the kids snuck out and did that.
And listen, when they get thrown in jail, don't start yelling that they only 10. Because that man did not deserve to die.
No.
And don't start telling me the person's only 10. You know, they killed a man for nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to hear, well, now you're going to ruin this kid's life for a mistake he made at 10. Yep. Yep.
That's interesting.
Sorry.
So
it's a bad environment. It's you know, a lot of things could have created the violence in these kids, but listen, the 10-year-old, you got to go.
But you don't think their intentions wasn't
listen, man,
to kill him, right?
I know people are gonna get mad, and if somebody says we're gonna charge them as adults, I don't know what to say. You killed a person for fun.
And Tam said they'll be making the t-shirts, free Lil Kamal.
Yeah,
you know,
free Kamal. Like,
get the 10 year. He 10. Don't ruin his life over a mistake he made, and he was following his friends. And
everybody got to like. You can only tell your kids so many times that the people they hang out with are a reflection of you.
But one of them was his brother. So imagine you 14 and your 10-year-old look up to you. So is your brother, your little brother with you. So you know your little brother look up to you.
Damn, man, this is a depressing. How much time do we have left on this show? Don Pay said, "Fuck them kids."
But I don't know about that ruining. I guess his life is ruined. His family and friends now they lost their grandpop and but a 10-year-old. That's 14.
One of y'all spending life. One of y'all getting it. The oldest one.
I don't know if they got the right lawyer. They hitting them with a cone. They not expected. I mean, that's assault and all that, but I don't know if it's murder. That's tough. Because if that's your 10-year-old, you wouldn't want them going to jail for life.
I wouldn't want them to go to jail for life, but I'm like, what in God's green earth would make you do that?
I was with my brother and they was doing it and I was hanging out. I'm just tough.
Man,
Tough.
We got a girl who went into a grocery store and beats up the lady working the counter, and then she takes a bullet in the chest. We got an old man that was minding his business at 2:30 in the morning, and a bunch of kids beat him to death with a cone. Like, what the man? My goodness gracious.
Well, there was one funny thing I saw online. If you want something funny,
Give me something funny for like the last 15 minutes. Jeez, man, you bad at. I can't even calling y'all bad. What is wrong?
you did stuff at your young age too, Mike. You did something to hurt somebody at a young age.
I did.
Y'all rolled on some old head. Y'all robbed somebody, beat somebody down. Y'all did some stuff to some, probably some people. Like I
was never the type to beat some innocent person up that couldn't fight back. I was just that wasn't me. That wasn't fun to me.
Yes, you would want the kids to go to jail for life, Stacy? You would want the 10-year-old? If it's your 10-year-old? Is that what you're saying? You wouldn't want your 10-year-old to go to jail for life.
Regardless if the kid's gonna go to jail for life, he's gonna be in a juvenile spot till he's 18. Somewhere.
But I think that 10-year-old, honestly, with the mom, they trying to work with the because they turned themselves in before they got caught, and I think they're just gonna snitch on everybody else that was there, so they can to get off.
And you know what's confusing about that video is how do you blur out the victim who's an adult, but you show the 10-year-old? It's supposed to be the other way around. Like it's supposed to blur out the 10-year-old.
Good point. They didn't blur their faces.
They didn't even blur the kids.
That's actually police video footage and from the cameras, whatever. Yeah, they blowing the guy. I guess he's the victim, and nobody wants to see their family.
But you know how they normally blur kids' faces, even when they commit a crime, if they're underage.
And the girl was more of the aggressor. Like she was the more. She threw it once, and she gonna come back again. Like she was the one. Like he just the 10-year-old just videoing. Look, here she come back again. Like it's 2:30 in the morning, and they acting like it's 2:00 in the afternoon. That's damn man, God. And he's the 14-year-old. Now he want to try to hide his face. Don't hide your face now. You caught
Who's the 14-year-old?
The one that just walked back. He the first one that threw the first. This guy right here, walking across.
He's the 14. Go from riding scooters to killing somebody with a cone.
Yeah. At 2:30, I just didn't know, should the parents play a part in it? Is that your upbringing? Are you just a horrible parent, or is it just your kids?
If you know your kids out at 2:30 in the morning, you're a horrible. If you know your 14 and 10-year-old are out at 2:30 in the morning.
Oh, because they was black, Don, so that's why they didn't blur them out. If it was some white kids, they would. You say you're a horrible parent if you allow your if you didn't know girls they snuck out. It's 2:30 in the morning. They're 10 years old.
Yeah. If you don't know, you don't know.
You don't know. So does that make you you said that's a horrible parent?
No. I'm saying if you don't know, like if you fell asleep, you fell asleep. Like 2:30 in the morning, you're supposed to be asleep. Yeah. Even though I've been known to walk in just peek in rooms just because I'm paranoid, just to make sure everybody everybody good. Okay, all right, good, all right. Damn, man, dude, this is people. We got to do better, and I don't even know where to start. When
I was hard headed as a kid too, so that wouldn't be a reflection on my mom, would it?
Society's gonna make it a reflection on your mom. I'm not saying it was your mom's fault because you were just an ass. Like but society is gonna say that's your responsibility. Until that kid turns 18, that's your responsibility. Your actions, once you have a kid, unfortunately, well, I shouldn't say unfortunately, it is your responsibility what your child does. And if your child is out at 2:30 in the morning and you know it, and you think it's all good because you out here running the streets too, like if the mom wasn't home, maybe she was at work. I don't know, man. I just thank God it ain't my kids killing somebody with a damn parking
Oh
cone.
yeah, them other kids. I'm sure them parents they nervous because everybody saw the video. It's all over. It made, like I said, made national news. Let alone in Philly, it made national news. So it's like, hey, them kids and parents, they need to lawyer up because everybody saw it. And plus, the little Kamal, as Tam called him, I'm sure Kamal he's snitching. He calling it, y'all. It was such and such there. It was such and such. Like they name dropping. So hey,
Oh, yeah, they
court.
snitching.
You're on court.
Everybody's snitching. But now the video is going to be dissected on what was the blow that killed him. And that little girl looks like she's the one.
She was more the aggressor with the cone.
She looks like she not. And they're gonna.
How do you die if you get hit with a cone unless you fall into
I
your
don't
head?
know how. Maybe he fell. Yeah, maybe he fell and banged his head.
So mom was with a boo. She was laid up.
Mom with the boo.
Oh yeah, he's snitching. Oh, that 10-year-old and his mom. You better tell me everybody's name that was there. Everybody name that boy. It was Michael. It was Tam. It was Stacy.
Everybody. Stacy Mitchell.
You name it. Everybody.
Stacy Mitchell. Yep.
For their last names.
Trendsetter. He does the research for our show. Yeah.
And it was Don. Don Page was the one recording.
Don
I saw
Page
Don.
right
He had
there.
the cell
That's
phone.
Don's phone. He just got that phone. He had just got that new iPhone. He had just got it.
Everybody.
Yeah, now they're gonna dissect. They're gonna dissect who was the deadly blow. They're gonna slow motion that thing. They're gonna focus on faces, and these kids' lives ain't gonna be the same. And I can't feel bad because you took somebody's life.
Yes,
I don't know how somebody dies from a parking cone, but he must have tripped and, like Jay said, you must have tripped and hit his head. And then y'all gonna put more trauma to him.
Or the family lawyer can say he had pre-existing issues that had nothing to do with the kids, and they're gonna try, but that's a hard lesson for them to have to learn.
Other than Jay Black registering on Amarion's website, nothing's been fun on this show.
All right, here's something fun I saw.
Nothing's been fun. None of this has been fun.
I saw this and I said this was interesting to me. I said maybe Mike can have fun with this. So this is a big time influencer over in Brazil, 24 million followers. She ended up in a wheelchair, I guess, from holding farts around her boyfriend. She don't fart around her boyfriend. And
how does she end up in a wheelchair? From holding her farts around her boyfriend?
Yeah, I guess your intestines and it can get bad.
Why would you?
I would say go to the bathroom, but I agree with the not farting, because I say to the lady queue all the time, you better not fart in front of me. I don't want to smell lady. That's not ladylike, and I don't like that. Like I think that's crazy.
Everybody has a slip up. There's always a slip. Sometimes you can laugh and you can wind up farting by mistake. I would have been scared to be out. Stacey Mitchell talking about being out there late. Yeah, when I was 10 years old, I had to be in the house by what time was it? Like
10?
7.
Yeah, that was before the street lights. That was before like you weren't even qualified for street lights yet.
Yeah, you wasn't qualified for street lights. And I couldn't go nothing but right. My mom could see me. If she couldn't see me when she looked out the window, I was in trouble. Like she had to be able to see me. But then a woman ends up in a wheelchair because she holds your fart around your boyfriend. Like, girl.
Stacey fart around you?
I'm sure she has. I've never heard it.
See, that's the thing. It's not ladylike, so you're not supposed to hear it. You can smell something. Was that the dog? If you smell something, you're always going to wonder. But yeah, don't be just farting in front of you.
I'm not that. I don't fart on purpose in front of people, but sometimes it just happens. Sometimes your stomach messed up. Sometimes you just can't. And Nikki White Chocolate. Good morning, everybody. I'm dumb late. Mike J Black.
You missed some shootings. You missed some crime. You missed a lot of violence.
You missed Jay Black registering to Amarion's website.
Omarion got a 5-part docuseries coming out.
And Jay Black is too excited over this.
I wanted to see the drama. That was it. Everybody clowning me because I registered to watch the docuseries.
He's like, yo, I put my email in Amarion's website.
I put my email so I can get the link. I want to get the link. I want to be a part of it. Let me see. Even though it's probably a solicitation scam, but I was like, hey, let me just see. Let me get this link.
And then we tried to not Amari, yeah. Then we tried to lighten it up because we done seen people be shot. We done seen a girl get shot. First we saw a girl get beat up. Then the girl got beat up who was the store clerk. She shoots the girl. Then the next story, we see a bunch of badass kids kill an old man with a street cone, with a parking cone.
I'm sure Nikki familiar with that one because that was in her hometown. Yeah. R. Kelly got engaged. We didn't know.
R. Kelly's engaged.
And now she holds her farts around her dude.
And this girl holds her farts around the dude and winds up in a wheelchair. How do you, first of all, I would rather you let it happen than wind up in a wheelchair, sweetie. Like, let it happen.
I'm sure it wasn't just one fart that did it. I'm sure it's probably a multitude. I'm farting when I need to move them. What? See, Stacey, I already see how Stacey house works. Already see.
It's not healthy to hold in gas like that.
Get up and go. Go move the room. Get out of the room.
There was another lady in Brazil. We did another story where a lady they had to take it to the emergency room because she refused to. I don't know why they just don't go to the bathroom, but listen, if this emergency room a fart in front of my significant other, get ready. I'm not going to the emergency room just because I'm embarrassed. Jay Black's like it's not ladylike.
That's
Take
not
your ass to the
ladylike.
emergency
Afro
room.
Queen, is that ladylike? Every female, is that ladylike? Nikki White Chocolate. Is it ladylike if you just I think they call it Putin. The girls call it Putin. Do y'all fart or poot in front of your dude? Like, come on. That's not ladylike. That's not.
Nobody does it on purpose, but if it happens, it happens. Like, damn.
And then you know if it's going to be SB, the silent but deadly ones. SB, y'all know of it. SBDs, you know what it is. And then you're gonna look around like, well, that's what we're gonna do. And that's a ladylike. Get out of here. Get out of here. Lady Q farted one time in her sleep. Mike, I got mad.
He got mad. I hate when you tell that story. Why would you get mad over that?
I had to look at she ain't sleep. She trying to please sleep. So nasty. Like, ladies don't do that. That's not nice.
Ladies do that. It is natural. I do, but only because he has no sense of smell. Who are you? He has no sense of smell. He got COVID, like permanently.
He got that long COVID.
What? Sticky white chocolate. What are you talking about? What do you mean he has no sense of smell? Even though I did know somebody in high school who couldn't smell stuff. I don't know what. I don't know how to get into that, but she couldn't smell. Hey, if it happens, it happens. Jay Black's gonna get mad at his wife because she pooted in her sleep, and he was like, she fake sleeping.
I thought she was fake sleeping. I heard something. I heard something, and then I still wasn't sure what I heard. Did I hear? I wasn't sure. I'm like, wait.
Oh my god!
And then there was a second one. I said, oh yeah, that was definitely it. I was like, yeah. Wake up. Hello. Are you asleep?
I know I have in my sleep. I fart all the damn time and don't give a shit. Damn,
well, guys is different, Don. We supposed to.
Yeah, I know guys are different. Jay Black
supposed to lift our leg up and everything. We supposed to let
that
him
is
have
nasty. That's just nasty.
You said you wanted something funny, different.
Yeah.
What up, Ashley? Ashley Newman. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta let it out. For guys, it's different.
Hey, Ashley, you just got on. You just joined the show.
Oh, he gonna tell you what you missed. Go ahead.
Let me tell you what you missed, Ashley. Jay Black registered to Amarion's website.
He make it sound so crazy. It's not like that, Ashley. I was not fanboying out and doing all that. No. Omarion's promoting the docuseries of B2K and the drama, and it's on his website, Omarion Worldwide or whatever.com. So I saw him on TMZ talking about it. I said, oh, that's going to be a dope docuseries. Let me go make sure I can watch it. And when you log on, they say put your email in to get the invite. So I put the email in. That was it. I wasn't going in.
Not LeBron James. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Omarion's website, so he can watch a docu-series on Omarion's.
Oh yeah, it is on YouTube. It lives forever, don't it? You see the
Oh, Ashley, show her. This ain't funny. So, Ashley, let me show you this video of the girl getting shot, and tell us. I want your opinion on this. This is a sad video because the fight is like she wins the fight. But at the end of the day, J Black registered on Amar's website. He will
Give you a
give a tutorial
Shut up.
later on how if you
Shut up,
would like to register also. Any men who would like to register also, J Black's doing a gentleman's only tutorial.
Wait, what is going on now?
Look at this, Ashley. Tell me what you think about this situation right here. We're gonna replay this video. This girl walks into a store and they get into it, and she goes behind the counter and drags the chick out. I'm describing it, but it's still gonna shock you. I don't want to tell you the whole thing.
Where did it go?
Oh, it disappeared,
Okay.
Ashley. That's why you gotta wake up. Here you go, Ashley.
You act like you ain't been here long.
You can't see it.
Stupid ass bitch. Fuck, your mama stupid. Now come back here. Come down behind that counter. Tell me my mama stupid. Beat your ass. Bitch. What? Bitch?
Oh.
What? Bitch? What? Bitch, who mama?
Oh, it's a fight in here.
What's wrong with you? I'm a rabbit ass monkey company name. Bitch, you heard what I said. Bitch.
Oh shit. Oh shit. This bitch just shot her in here. Oh shit, she just shot her. Wayne, grab the battery. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Time to go. Watch out. When I get out of here, grab the battery, Wayne. Grab the battery. I'm out of here. She just shot this bitch in the skull. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Bitch, you sorry? Bitch, you sorry?
Oh, she kicked it too. I didn't see that. I didn't see that she kicked him too while she was over.
Wow.
But yeah, Ashley, that's what Mike,
Hey, I want to see because Ashley be having some reckless comments. Just want you to Trendsetter. Good morning, Mike. What up, Trendsetter? Good morning.
Morning.
I'm waiting on Ashley's comment on the video she just saw. I want to see what she got to say.
She gonna say, you want that smoke, be prepared for it. That's what she gonna say. You can't go in there talking tough Tony and husky.
You ever see a video that you just don't want white people to see?
Oh yes,
like you just don't you just cringe because you just don't want the stereotype to just be like that's what those people do. They go to the store and those people, not that we care their opinion, but it just makes me cringe because it just lives up to every single negative stereotype that we could possibly have.
Down to the bonnet on the head.
Bonnet on the head.
Oh God. Yeah, looking raggedy and
crazy beat down. Then a gun gets pulled out, then bap, and then the girl. I'm surprised the girl said sorry after she got shot.
Well, yeah, if somebody shoots you, you're gonna say sorry. Trust and believe.
I'm scared I'm gonna die. Like
that's why you're gonna say anything to not let that person pull that trigger again. Absolutely, in that moment, I'm apologizing for everything. I'm apologizing in that moment. What?
Man, if that girl would have. So the girl lived. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, she lives. Like the girl lived. Like legit.
Be the last time. That better be your last time popping off at a damn grocery store or wherever the hell that was, a little bodega or whatever they got going on over there. Jeez, man.
Cause she's gonna say, "Well, I 5 shots couldn't drop me. I took it."
She
like she what?
We ain't shit, yo. We ain't shit. You right. She gonna be popping off. Yeah, I took them shots. I ate that. I ate that.
What?
Oh.
What you think you like?
Ashley said, "No, that's just crazy." But that's today's world. My mouth is wide open. Yeah, you just go like, "Wow." Let someone come in my job and try me. Definitely gonna be chatty bang bang. I keep my piece on me. White chocolate. What are we doing here?
She's like, it's self-defense.
She said it's definitely gonna put it. Chit bang bang.
Chit bang bang or whatever.
I said chatty. Chit bang bang. I said chatty. I'm worse than J Black registered on a Mario's website. I said chatty bang. Where did you see a chatty in that word, Michael? There was no A anywhere in that word.
Clearly, I
said chatty.
God. Wayne get the battery is the best part of the video, Don said.
Yeah,
Wayne, get the battery.
The dudes, the fact that the dudes were that close to somebody getting shot and was like, yo, just get the battery. Let's get on out of here. Like, there was no panic in their voice.
Yeah.
I would at least been like, yo, what the hell? Like, they was like, nah, just get the battery. It's time to go.
Yo, we out. Yo, they shoot people up in here, Wayne. Get that battery. Don't forget the battery. Wayne, like, I don't want to steal. We can't pay for it right now. She shot. Like, she doing the shooter. The shooter's actually the cashier.
Yo, just leave the money. Just leave the money on the counter. You yelling at the girl who just got shot on the ground. Yo, the money's on the counter for the battery.
I'm gonna leave that here for you. I don't want no smoke.
I don't want no problem. I'm just leaving that here. Just letting you know we paid for the Duracell batteries that we got.
We paid for that. You can keep the change.
The 6-pack. No, we bought the 6-pack of batteries. We want to make sure it's right there, sweetie. No, you're right. You're right. She was popping off. You're right. You're right, girl.
She was dead wrong.
What you got to do? She was dead wrong. They had no panic whatsoever. And they sounded super young. That's what's scary when young people literally watch the gunshots and be like, yep, get out of here. What was that? Talk, pow, chatty, baby.
You go with the chatty. Oh, yeah, that's what you said. Chatty. Oh, God.
The closest I've been to a gunshot is being outside a club, and it was a random one. It was just a pop, pop, pop. I don't know if it was, you wasn't with me. Ryan Banks was with me. It was in Old City. He was like, pop, pop.
Shooting at y'all?
No, they wasn't shooting. It just all of a sudden random fire. And we tried to, in Old City in Philadelphia, they got them little lounges and bars. How about the security dude closed the door and wouldn't let us in?
Yeah, right. You got to protect. Ooh, you got to keep that riffraff out there.
We were just in the place. We tried to go back. The door was closed.
You better find another place to run.
Oh, and then they shot. Where the hell were you, Jay? They shot inside of Evolutions.
My memory sucks.
I called Rob because Rob was on the way. I ducked under the DJ booth and I saw the guy. And
I would have remembered that.
And the guy was trying to shoot a rapper. I don't want to say his name, but he was trying to shoot a rapper that was there. And I don't know how he missed him. I saw the dude standing right in front. I don't know how that dude had the worst aim in the history of the world, dog.
Yeah, you can't forget being in the club, somebody over you shooting people, and you seeing the shooter.
And I ducked under the DJ booth. I was under. I was like, "Yo, Rob, come get me! Like I need y'all over here."
Yeah,
I was like, "What you want me to do? They already shot." I was like, "Damn." Yeah, chatty, bang, bang. All right.
All right, we out.
It's depressing, man.
We out. Trent said this. How is Shawnee doing? Shawnee is getting better.
She's improving.
She's improving. Yes. We should have Shawnee back soon.
Everybody just keep her in your prayers. Keep everybody in your prayers. Keep everybody in your prayers. Everybody needs prayers, y'all. Trust.
Everybody.
There's a weird time in the world that's going on, man. There's a lot of stress. People under a lot of stress. My goodness, Brittany Griner got the governor of New Mexico going to try to get her out of Russia. She ain't getting out of Russia because of the governor of New Mexico.
Joey B sending his people. He's sending his people to go get her. So cool.
Kamala Harris was busy for some reason. They couldn't send the vice president. They sent the governor of New Mexico, man. Did I miss y'all yesterday? Well, we on yesterday. We couldn't do the show yesterday. Jay's router. He had a problem with a router. I think Jay was lying. He said his router was down.
No, it was. The router had to get a replacement. The router is a wrap. Just sometimes it just happens. And then I'm out next week. We got to figure out next week because I'm gonna be out for wedding anniversary. So Mike, we got to teach you how to do this. So Mike can go ahead and go live and put up comments and play stuff.
I don't know, man. Y'all really gonna have to give me a tutorial because I have no idea. I didn't see. Oh, there was no comments on the side. Oh, is that the private comments? Yeah, it does say private chat. Duh.
Yeah,
great job.
It's different login. Yeah.
All right. Well, y'all gonna give me a tutorial, or y'all gonna have to show Sexy Mo. But then we never know when Sexy Mo might pop up and not pop up because she takes the red eye.
Flights. Yeah, she just landed.
She's on flights from Virginia to Jersey. Like who takes a flight from Virginia? Thank you. Thank you for watching, Don Page. Don Page is funny as hell.
Appreciate you to give him his laughs.
All right, man.
Rodney Perry Live is up next. RP.
Who knows what Rodney gonna be talking about? Rodney got people losing weight.
Except
him.
That was Mike, Rodney. That was Mike. Y'all comedians. That's how y'all do. Everybody losing weight but him.
Rodney got everybody on a 30-pound weight loss program doing the show eating a brownie.
How much you lose? Oh, well.
How much you lose? Proud of you, man. Keep that up.
Keep it going.
Keep it going. Persistence, baby. You got to be consistent. He know everybody, so Rodney be having guests. Like, you never know. Rodney could have anybody on. Erica Badu could be a Rodney show today. You never know who.
And then he don't tell his panel. He just pop guests on, so it's always like a surprise. So yeah,
Kurt Franklin could pop on. Anybody. You
Mike
just never know.
He roasted Rodney Perry live.
I love Rodney. I love Rodney. All right, we're gonna wrap this up. I got so much to do, and I don't feel like doing nothing. I got like a list of things I got to do.
Well, one thing you need to add to your list, because I know you're going to say this, is going to Omarion's website.
I'm not going to Omarion's website.
Dr. Series.
No.
I know you're going to get another shot in. So let me steal that thunder from you. So that's one thing you add to your list. Go register so you can be a part of the 5-part docuseries.
We need to have a conversation tomorrow. Is it a violation for a grown man to register to Omarion's website? I need to know, is that a violation? I need to ask Rodney Perry, is that a violation that a grown-ass man over 30 registered and was excited because of a documentary about Omarion?
No, it's B2K, the saga.
It gets worse. It's a group of men that he's grouping out.
All right, we out. We out. We gotta go. Tomorrow we'll be back as well as Wednesday. Say your quote. Get us out here.
Let me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that and understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So please enjoy every minute, every second. Don't hold grudges. You fight for everything in life. You fight for parking spots. You fight for likes. You fight for views. You fight for attention. Fight for your happiness and never let anybody take it away from you. And if you are over 30 years old and you are a grown-ass man, do not go register to Omarion's website.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby,